Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching CNXG. Today's videos are the question and answer videos. I'm answering your guys' questions that you guys asked me in the last Q&A videos. And any questions you guys have today, please go down below in the comment section. Ask me anything you want. I'll answer them in the next Q&A videos. We do this every single Monday, okay? Welcome new subscribers. Channel's still growing good. So welcome everyone. Thank you. Please participate in this. And if you have questions, just ask, and I'll try to help you out if I can, okay? All I ask you guys is please leave your location. Just tell us where you are. Be general. You don't have to be specific. I know you guys have exes you're afraid of finding you and stuff like that, so give us the continent, country, hemisphere, okay? Something like that. Also, sometimes I always recommend things for you, and usually I try to recommend things that are specific to self-help and stuff like this, but today I have something that is just funny. And it's not funny for all, right? Not everybody will think the same thing is funny. So this is a television show. It's called Kenny versus Spenny. Here. Kenny versus Spenny. It's on YouTube. If you want to watch it, if you're interested, look it up. This is just funny. And I think going through this experience, right? Laughing and comedy and stuff that's funny is really good for us, okay? So this is about two roommates. Literally, this is just a reality show that two roommates made in Canada. And they have competitions. Every television show is a different competition. Who can do this the most? Who can do this the least? The first one that does this loses. And sounds kind of lame, but I'm telling you, I think it's hilarious. And what's cool is, what might be cool for you guys to see is Kenny, this guy, I believe he's very narcissistic. He probably is a narcissist, but he's extremely narcissistic. And Spenny is not. And they fight, and they will do whatever it takes to win. Anything. I'm not kidding. They'll break the law. They'll attack each other. I mean, anything. But it's just hilarious. And it's fun. It was fun for me to watch this dynamic when I came out of this really bad relationship and I learned what narcissists were. And then I'm always looking back in my relationship and wondering the dynamic and what I could have done better and when I should have stopped this and that. But being able to watch it firsthand, watch the way Kenny treats Spenny and watch the way Spenny reacts. And I want you guys to try and learn something, that our reaction is everything. Okay, to these guys. If you watch Kenny versus Spenny, you will see that Spenny's reaction is what Kenny likes. If I was there, if it was Kenny versus David, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't be a television show probably, but it wouldn't be as funny. But Kenny wouldn't be doing that stuff to me. And hopefully to you guys now. So I just thought it was pretty interesting to watch, and it's just hilarious. These guys are funny. I think it's funny. It's a little vulgar. There's a little bit of nudity, a little bit of swearing and stuff like that. So if you guys are sensitive to that, I probably don't watch it. So that's it. Let's get started with the questions. And again, please give me your locations, guys. Thank you. First question's from Fallen69, feeling shitty. I was discarded 2 months ago. How do you manage to stop thinking about her? I'm obsessing. Well, 2 months is very short, okay? It's going to take some time, and this whole process is not as fast as we want it to be. It took you some time to get here. It takes some time to get out of it, okay? How do you I talk all the time about what to do. My channel is about what to do, okay? I see you're kind of new here. Watch my videos. Go to the CPTSD playlist and see if you have CPTSD. Probably. Yeah, probably. This is normal. We get out of a relationship, we care about somebody, it's over, we lose that person, we miss them, we can't stop thinking about it. I understand, I get it. On top of trauma, okay, if they cheated on you and did all these things to you and then walked right out the door and didn't give you an explanation, no closure. So you're going to have to do these things for yourself. You're going to have to find out what happened, find out the truth, find out, give yourself closure, forgive yourself, okay, all these things. And the best recommendation is with a professional that went to school to help you do this, okay? And sometimes the worst people to do this with is friends and family. It's a little too much. They can't handle it. That's why you guys say, oh, they don't understand. Well, yeah, they haven't been through it. You can't get mad at them for not understanding. And when you're coming at them all, oh, shit, then they freak out. They can't help you. So they are like pushing you away. Get professional help, okay? Keep yourself busy. this is the time right now in your life to fix everything. You got addictions, time to get rid of them. You know what I mean? There's things you want to do in life, pretty soon get ready to start doing them. Okay? Take a break from dating. No way should you be dating other people if you can't stop obsessing on your ex. Please, please don't do that to them. Okay? And you're just going to get unhealthy people. Only unhealthy people would date you right now. Okay? So you're going to figure out what happened. You're going to talk about this. You're going to sort it out in your brain, process the emotions, go through the range of emotions. You should be angry. You should be sad. You should be depressed. You should go through these things, and you should go through them with someone else. Okay? A professional that knows what they're doing, and they can help you make the best choices for you. Because right now, you can make some really bad decisions that could really hurt you in the future. And these are opportunities. Every opportunity you have, it's the opportunity to step in the right direction or go back in the wrong direction. You have somebody there to guide you along. They get you there in the right direction, okay? That's the best advice for everyone, guys. Get professional help. You can get insurance and go see a therapist, okay? Michelle from Missouri. Hello, Michelle. I just discovered I'm in a 12-year marriage with a narcissist. And you talked about you're ready to leave and you're putting your everything in plan and things in motion and you're getting ready, but you have to stay there. You can't leave quite yet. And what do I do? Well, gray rock, we call it gray rock, and that's just one thing. Gray rock, and what this is, Michelle, is your ex, if he is a narcissist, likes things about you, and it's your reaction. It's how you treat him. It's how you respond to him. It's the attention you give to him. Things like this, okay? So, if you want to get along, don't start fights. Don't react to everything. He's going to try and get you to react, and go crazy and all this, and you're not going to make sense of it, and you're going to go, why? And best thing to do is stay away from him. Don't react. Go stay at a friend's. Go stay at a family's house, okay? I understand you can't move your stuff out of your house, but maybe go stay with someone else, all right? I hope that helps. I'm sorry I can't give you much pointers than that, Michelle. Get professional help and have someone in your ear right there telling you, it's okay, everything's all right, what he's doing is wrong, just keep going, keep staying focused, okay? I hope that helps, Michelle. Good luck, all right? Don't give up, don't stop, just leave, okay? No matter what, just leave. If it comes down to your stuff being there and leave your stuff there. It's more important than your mind is more important, okay? Save your mind. All right. Tony from South Florida. Hello, Tony. I believe the narcissist never loved us, even when the love bombing was going on. What can you say about that? Did they ever love us as we loved them? How do we ever get over it? Tony, I couldn't tell you how they felt. Okay, this is a big, big discussion on did they really love? And, one of the most common answers you'll find from somebody that says, well, they loved you in the way they know how to love. I know, whatever that means. I'm not going to sit here and try and determine if anybody loved me that abused me. I don't care. That's my point. And as soon as you get healthier and healthier and healthier and get further away from this person, you won't care either. You'll understand that their disorder is their disorder and it has nothing to do or say about us. So all the bad things they said, you can't listen to that either. Okay? You know what I mean? And anybody that treats you horribly and abuses you, it doesn't matter if they love you. Either they can't love you, they don't love you, or, that's how they treat people they love. I mean, I can't answer that, Tony. I don't know if your ex loved you. I don't know if anybody loves anybody. I don't know. They say they do, and they treat you like crap. You know what I mean? I'm going to go with the actions. The actions say they didn't love me, so I'm going to say they don't love you. If they want to argue, prove it. Prove you love these people. Prove you love people. Prove you're capable of love. I'm capable of love, and I don't abuse anybody. You know what I mean? I don't abuse anyone. And I'm capable of love, and I don't love everyone. You know what I mean? So whether they love you or not, they're an abuser. They're sick. And I understand you would like to, have questions answered like that. But answer them yourself. Come up with what you believe to be true and go with it. Okay? Good luck. Helen from Norfolk, England. Hello, Helen. How do I deal with going to court with my ex-narcissist? He has my children under control. Also, years of abuse, hitting, mind games. I know he will lie. Can you give some good advice, please? Therapist and a lawyer. That's it. I don't know what you want me to tell you other than repeat every single thing in all my videos. You know, time to work on you. Look, you can't do anything until you take care of you. Okay? So don't worry about fighting for these kids or whatever if you're really sick and upset. Take care of that first, okay? That's my best recommendation. All right? Get a lawyer involved. Find out what your rights are. Okay? Find out what's going on. Document everything. Don't react to these people. Don't communicate with these people about anything but the children. They're going to try and ruin your life and stress you out. I hope you can handle it. Make sure you can first. Okay? That's the best thing. That's the best chance you have. Give yourself the best chance you can by being strong and healthy and finding support and finding out what your rights are, legal rights. Okay? Good luck. Good luck. Get a therapist to help you along the way. You're not going to do this by yourself. It's too hard. All right? Good luck. Monica from Cincinnati. Hello, Monica. What happened to Danny Dog? Nothing. She's fine. Come here. If she comes over here, I'll pick her up and show you to her. Thanks for asking. But Danny Dog is great. Come on. Come here. Mark. Wish we knew where you're from, Mark. Who do I want my ex-narc relationship, or why do I want my ex-narcissist current relationship to end so badly? And you say you're 1 year free of her today. Good job, Mark. Good job. Total freedom. Hopefully in another year, you won't want her relationships to end badly. Look, I know we feel this way, guys. I know. I understand we want the worst for the person that abused us. Try to understand that's where you are in your healing and your recovery, okay? Totally normal, man. You know, we all want revenge at times in our life. Okay? I made videos about this. Please go down and watch videos. I made a video about revenge. I think it's really good. And I think really kind of puts it in perspective for you. Okay? But I know you're not saying I want revenge. You just don't want her to be happy, right? And I get that. Okay, and I'm not sitting here wishing that anybody that treated me horribly is really happy, but once you get a little bit more emotionally broken away, that attachment breaks off more, and some of this trauma calms down for you, and you start processing emotions, and then you really learn what she is, and you'll realize that this is her. This is what she's going to do to everyone. It's like they don't have a choice, really. I mean, you do the same thing since you're a kid, and that's just who you are forever. Try to understand your part in it, and that really helps with some of the anger. Okay? You're not so directed at one person. You kind of self-reflect and look at yourself. The best thing for you, Mark, to understand everything is try to see the whole entire picture of your life, okay? So, from childbirth till now, why did I make decisions in my adult life? You made decisions in your adult life because of the way you felt as a child. So find out how you felt as a child. You may know, but this can also be very difficult. I recommend finding a professional. Okay? Find a professional to help you do this. But there are exercises to help you do this. If you have a traumatic childhood, which most of us did, we don't remember everything. And, neglect is very traumatic. Neglect is the worst psychological thing you can do to a child. I mean, you see the effects in their adult life more than anything. Neglect. And if we've been neglected, you're not going to remember things. It's very traumatic. You're not going to know why you feel the way you do. You're going to not even know that wasn't even normal to feel the way you do. You're going to want to get back to the way you were before her, but you have to understand that the person you were before her got yourself into a hell of a lot of trouble. So it's time to change your whole life. It's time to see the whole picture. Find out what happened and what your part is in it. so you can change it, because you can't change her. You can't change this relationship. It's over. All you can change is you. And there are things to change. Trust me. The people that don't change anything keep doing this. The people that do change stuff in their lives have a better chance to never do this again, okay? Good luck and congratulations. Pat yourself on the back, Mark. Good job for going 1 year today. And go another year, buddy, okay? 1 more year. And try not to think about her so much, okay? I bet you in another year, you'll be like, yeah, I don't really care so much. I don't need her to have a bad relationship, because they already will, okay? Narcissist, borderline, psychopaths, sociopaths, histrionics cannot have relationships with people. Not functional, not happy, functional relationships at all. They will not work and they will not be happy. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Good luck, Mark. And, you know, the biggest reason we do this stuff is we seek validation for our pain and for our trauma. We come out of these experiences so traumatically hurt that we need validation. You know, your experience isn't, you know, you aren't alone. There's other people that went through what you went through, and this is what you went through. And it was bad, and you're a victim of this kind of abuse, and that's why you didn't know what was going on, and you hurt so much, and all these things. You know, we need validation for things like that. Okay? Let's go 2 more. Rocio from Buenos Aires. Hello, Rocio. Can you talk about overcoming perfectionism and becoming a control freak after narcissistic abuse? Yes, these are products of being really hard on ourselves. Really hard on ourselves. These kind of traumatic experiences, okay, leave a lot of emotions. And we don't process these emotions. I keep saying this. We don't process these emotions correctly. This experience stays in our head, in the back of our head forever. Okay? Go through the range of emotions with someone else that really pushes you to do that. Because if you've had these kind of experiences in your adult life where you've been in abusive relationships for a long time, I keep saying that means that you have not paid attention to your emotions. That your emotions is your body reacting. You've ignored that. You've ignored red flags. Red flags is, oh God, this doesn't feel good. This person, there's something not right. I need to not be here. You've ignored that. You pushed it down and say, this is ridiculous. And you said it to the person. The person said, I'm going to do no deal. And you said, yeah, okay, that's good enough for me. And, okay, so these are products of this. This is products of, you know, you might have lots of anger, frustration, things like this. It's going to make you, you know, want to control things. The fear of being hurt again is to control things so it won't happen again. Okay? This is feelings of out of control. The way you feel in control again is to not externalize, internalize, and say, be aware of how your body feels. Okay? And if it's bad or not good or whatever, change it. You take control of that and you change it. And when you start doing that, not right away, when you start doing that, getting into that pattern, it starts to become normal. Okay? And a lot of these fears and stuff vanish. Okay? So wanting to be perfectionist and trying to control everything, a lot of emotions going on there. Okay? A lot of fear. Things like this. I don't want this to happen again. This can't happen again. Oh, my life is out of control. I need to make sure everything's in control here. You know, oh, my life is a mess, so I'm going to clean everything in my house. And, you know. So take care of what you need to take care of. It's about listening to what's going on inside and fixing it. Okay? Not outside. You can't fix it by cleaning, by buying, by meeting people and saying, give me this. It's about doing it yourself inside. Okay? I made lots of videos about this. I made videos about this last week. Okay, meeting emotional needs. Thanks, Rocio. Anna from Serbia. Hello, Anna. Isn't stuff from Golden Period part of every healthy relationship? And you're talking about going out and having fun, expressing feelings in the beginning of the relationship. And you're asking me, isn't that a part of every healthy relationship? And you're asking, what is our fault in the idealization phase? Besides ignoring red flags. Okay. Please follow me on this, people. Okay? First of all, I'm not telling you it's your fault of anything. Abuse is not your fault. getting into an abusive relationship was your fault. Staying is your fault, but you didn't know. So don't be hard on yourself, okay? But I'm letting you know that so that you know you had different choices. You didn't feel like it, but you did. And that means you always have different choices. That means you cannot do this again. You can make choices so you do not do that again. So instead of going this way into that relationship, you go this way, away from it, okay? I know this sounds easy when I say it. And you know when you try to do it, it's really hard, or think about doing it. It's not. These fears that we have, guys, are products of not doing things correctly. Okay? When you're in a relationship and you're so afraid that that abuser of yours is going to leave you, that fear of abandonment, okay? These huge fears that we build up inside our heads and say, oh God, if that person leaves us, I am dead. Okay? That's a product of not meeting your emotional needs. Period. That's the absolute extent of it. That's the end of the road. You chose to go down this road long time ago because your parents made you do that. Your parents trained you to go this way. And then 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years later, it failed. Finally failed. Finally. And I say finally because it'd be better if you recognize how it failed in your 20s, you know? So you can fix that and not do this in your 30s and your 40s and your 50s and your 60s and your 70s. So, if you always meet your emotional needs, you won't get into relationships like these. That's why healthy people do not. And I know there's a big argument, well, not a big argument, but I hear people's arguments saying, no, I had a perfect childhood, this can happen to anyone. Not really. Not really. Not really. It shouldn't. These relationships, even if they do go out on a first date, shouldn't last longer than that. Second date. Definitely not 4 years, 8 years, 12 years down the road, married, children, house, and being abused for the last 10 years. And, no. That does not happen with healthy people. We do that. We walk right into that crap. Because that's how we're used to meeting our needs. A red flag. Okay, guys? A red flag is not a narcissist going, hey, guys, look at my behavior. It's narcissistic. No, it can't be. It can't be because that'll just mess you up too much. All these other channels that talk about, fighting and defending yourself against narcissists is ridiculous. You leave them alone. How do you know they're a narcissist? Who cares? If they treat you wrong, you don't allow it. How do you know? What's a red flag? A red flag is this. David, this feels bad. David, ooh, right in here. Maybe sweaty palms, forehead, whatever it is. That's your body saying, I'm not comfortable with this person. And you all had it with your exes. All of you had it. All of you. All of you had it, but it wasn't loud. You're used to ignoring it. You suppress emotions. If you suppress anything, you got something in your life that makes you feel bad and you suppress that, you suppress emotion. Not emotions, emotion. All emotion. Okay? So you aren't as happy as you could be. Trust me, you could be happier. You could experience joy a hell of a lot more than you are right now. Trust me. Think about it. You know that. Joy could make you feel better, but it's not as I can experience joy probably a lot better than you can right now. Okay? Because you're suppressing emotions. I don't do that. I don't suppress fear. I don't suppress anger. I don't suppress any of these bad emotions. And good ones I embrace. So a red flag is not, hey, I see a guy doing this and that, because we all do things like this sometimes in our lives. Sometimes we are narcissistic. Sometimes we did one narcissistic thing. What's important is how it makes you feel. It doesn't feel good. What am I going to do? I'm going to remove myself from it. Okay? That's it. That's it. What's wrong with, look, idealization, anybody that falls for being put up on a pedestal, love bombing, idealization, it means you didn't get it in your life. You're missing that. Okay? Which means you didn't get it. If you didn't get it, you don't know what it is. So when someone fakes it to you, you take it. You take it. Once you're healthy, once you're really healthy and love yourself, you won't let people sit there and go, God, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. You'll be like, dude, stop. Stop. That does not feel good. And no, I'm not so great. I know I'm great. Don't need you to tell me. Okay? Trust me, these things aren't normal. They're not healthy. They're not healthy. We don't start out, I love you in a week. You're so amazing in 48 hours. It's ridiculous. We all have a little bit of it. We all idealize a little bit, don't we? You know, a lot of relationships would never continue if we didn't. So we do a little bit, but my God, you guys know what I'm talking about. And I just made another video. I think it came out last Saturday, a couple days ago. Check that out. It's just about this stuff, okay? It's about narcissists feeding your ego to get what they want, okay? So it's about just becoming healthier and healthier and healthier, giving ourselves what we need so we don't need it from other people. Okay? Hope that helps. Thank you. That's the end of part 1. Please, if you guys can, vote for this video with a thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think. Ask a question. Please share this anywhere you can on social medias and forums and groups and give it to people who might need it. Help me get this information out, please. I'm asking you very much. Thank you. Okay? I'll see you in part 2. Thank you.